Welcome, friends, to another Magenta Minute. Today's focus is about the Copilot PCs. Um, Microsoft has introduced these new PCs, or this new lineup of PCs, that have a central processing unit, but also a graphical processing unit for graphics and drawing images and video, but then a third processing unit called a neural processing unit that is a chip that does nothing but mathematical calculations. So my understanding is these chips do somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 trillion processes per second. So those quick processes allow for a language model to be used and to have the unsupervised and supervised training. I think they're called Epoch sessions that result in these large language model AI interfaces to be able to pull and come up with answers more quickly. And the quicker we get responses, the happier we are as consumers. So I imagine these PCs are going to be popular. It'll be interesting to see how the Microsoft and Windows devices and their secure core technologies compare with, I think, what Apple calls their secure Enclave, which is essentially like a section of the chip or storage where the your biometric data and possibly the small language models that you train in unsupervised and supervised sessions. I think they're called Epoch training sessions. When you're able to train your model, that's probably where that's going to be stored so you can carry it with you. And it'll be just a matter of time until those technologies end up on a phone where you can carry them around with you. So, boy, we live in an interesting time. But as we think about the Copilot laptop and the Copilot Surface devices, boy, this is a great time. When the Surfaces first came out, I had a 5 and a 7, and I worked with a couple of school districts that went with the Surface laptops from Microsoft, and they were super happy for an extra year or two than everybody else. So might be a good time to think about the Copilot PCs as a lineup if you're looking at a rollout of new laptops or Surface devices in the next 2 years. I sure would future-proof yourself and make sure that every one of those devices had an eSIM. Building in eSIMs just $20 or $30 per device, but allows you to light those devices up to enable a teacher to work from anywhere and use the cellular technology connectivity that they have wherever they are. 5G is just as fast as you really need while you're sitting and working in an instructional environment or grading papers or even updating videos. So 5G is just a great speed. It's just at the right threshold where a lot of those things are possible. Hey, thanks for joining me for another Magenta Minute.